'Twas a cold night. The bitter wind whipped in and out of the nooks and crannies of the sandbags. A faint glow of a smouldering cigarette was just visible along the lines of zigzagging trenches. On the other side, a German spotted it through his telescopic sight. A glow, an ember, the only thing that can be seen in this harsh light. Will this be the demise of the soldier, or the faint tick reverberating out of his side pocket be his saviour?
Hello, I'm Danny.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is A Dig Through Time. Yes, hello. In this podcast, we will be exploring the many objects in Daniel's Cabinet of Time.
Can I just say my creative writing there?
Creative writing,
Top
yeah,
notch.
wasn't bad at all.
the
Totally
especially-
didn't rehearse it like a zillion times.
The embers, the ember bit,
Yes.
the glowing embers.
Yes, well done.
Absolutely class.
Very good. So, Daniel.
Anyway.
Yeah, so, sorry, we should probably elaborate
Sorry,
more. The Cabinet of Time is Daniel's cupboard, you know, kind of
It's
thing.
actually a cabinet.
Not
that's
cupboard. What I said. And it has loads of, like, historical stuff in it. So,
Old stuff. We've got ancient Greek.
Mostly
all the way up to
World War One and Two.
World War Two, but then we got medieval in between. We got like 4000 BC.
fossils, we have, like,
We've got
fish.
Fossils. We literally got fish. We've got
Yeah.
fish. you
We've
know?
got the Holy Bible here.
We literally, we've got the Holy Bible. And
The original
And we got
press.
a couple of
That's not true.
dodgy items from World War Two. We won't elaborate further until later.
Ooh, cheeky.
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit cheeky there. And yeah, we got a couple more things. I got some things from the Tudors. But anyway, this week we're going
Yeah, what do we have this
forwards in
week?
time. We're ignoring the ancient
Forwards in
Greeks.
time
because
from where?
Who cares about them? Well, let's say that we start at 0, 0. Well, we just start at the beginning of time.
But we're not starting at the beginning of time. We're starting at... You're just making it complicated.
No, we're starting at the beginning of time.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
we're
what
going
happens at the
forwards.
beginning of the time?
We skip the Big Bang, we skip the ancient Greeks, but they don't matter. We skip the medieval people, and we arrive at World War One.
Oh, there was a surprise. Can I just say, for those of you tuning in for the long run, most of these episodes will be about World War One or Two.
I guess. It's just because World War One and World War Two stuff's cheap.
And you can get it everywhere. You like, go into one of those shops and there's like...
A helmet.
Yeah, a helmet. From the war as well.
Pretty darn nifty.
Yeah, it's pretty darn nifty indeed.
Anyway, so in this Cabinet of Time, today we've got a World War One pocket watch that changed the face of time.
Ooh, and how did it change the face of time, Daniel? I feel like...
Well, I mean, let's just say it's not just any pocket watch. It's a pocket watch.
Let's just
with
say
a
you...
twist.
Oh. And what twist is that, Daniel? Come on, elaborate.
Well, it's got a black face,
Yeah.
it's got numbers,
Nice.
and then right bang smack in the middle of it is a bullet.
Cheeky.
Little
Was
cheeky
it
bullet.
there when they made it, or did someone put it there?
Well, I did actually take it in to a watch expert, and they were like, okay, so the numbers are usual.
A watch
They
ex-
look
Can
like
I just say that's a horologist,
a
Daniel?
horologist.
Get your facts right.
Get my okay. To get into a watch expert, they were like, oh, you got the numbers, you got the hands. The bullet might be a design feature. Well, probably not,
Yeah,
because it's a bullet in a watch.
yeah. But you never know, you never know.
You never know, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work. That's a bit inconvenient.
We should get it running.
Ooh, next episode. The mechanics.
Anyway, so shall we set the scene on World War One a little bit?
Yes, are you going to do another dramatic reading, or are you just going to waffle?
So, I'm going to waffle.
Waffle, yes, my favourite.
So, 1914, Franz Ferdinand goes bye-bye and gets shot.
Oh, yes, I remember that. He was the Archduke
Yeah, he was.
of somewhere. Of somewhere?
Oh, I can't remember.
Was it Austria?
Oh, yeah, it was
Austria-Hungary. Oh my god,
Austro-Hungarian Empire.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, that's right, because he was the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and the Austrians are like, nah, we don't want to be ruled by you anymore, so he shot him.
Oh. That was unnecessary. Isn't there the story that he was going to go and get a sandwich or something? Is that a
Yeah,
myth,
although
or is-
apparently that's a myth. Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing. I like to
It's
believe.
quite a good story, though.
I like to
Yeah.
believe that he was on the way to Subway.
I hate historians when they're just like, nah, it's a myth.
Yeah,
Why
I know.
would you just crush them anyway? That's the only thing that makes it interesting.
I'd like to say that's what you want to hear at the beginning of a history podcast. We hate it when historians tell the truth. We just love the interesting stories.
What do you think he was getting at Subway?
It has to be a meatball footlong, football
Meatball
on
football.
sub.
I can see that with him,
Yeah,
I can see that.
oh, nice. Oh, I feel bad for the poor bloke now. He just wanted a Subway.
I know, well,
I'd be so annoyed if I was shot with going
Yeah.
to Subway. Sorry, carry on.
It's like,
Anyway,
it's time to
come
be
on.
shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, he picks up his Subway. No, let's get back to it. Anyway,
You're going to hear that a lot in this podcast.
so we got the watch. It's made by the Haller Company.
The Haller Company.
Yeah, it's a
Isn't
German-
that like an Indian god or something? I swear.
Haller, potentially, no idea. Oh no, you're thinking of Allah.
Are you sure?
A
I thought you were a history expert. That's an Indian god
AHLLA,
expert.
Allah. Anyway, so yeah, it's made by the Haller Company, and it's interesting because, as far as I can work out from my research, Haller didn't actually supply the pocket watches.
And they didn't
Didn't go in the
supply
military.
pocket watches with bullets in it either.
No, I couldn't find that.
So
Believe it or
they
not.
must have been put in. Sorry,
Well,
carry on.
So they didn't supply pocket watches for the German military. We know it's definitely World War One era, and they were definitely producing in 1914. So it's interesting because it can't be standard issue for the military. It has to be someone who
Is it like
bought
you-
it themselves.
So, what I'm thinking is like, when you make a movie and the whole production team gets like jumpers that say like the name of the production company.
Exactly,
It was like
it's not
World
one of
War
those.
One, and then they would just get like.
Yeah. The thing is, it's not one of those. It's
Oh.
not a
Where did
standard
they actually
issue for
get
the
that?
military. No. I'm not saying that. I mean, oh my god, can you not use analogies?
Well, that was a
One-
great
no.
analogy. An
An analogy. What I'm trying to say, right, is that okay. So, for example, the Germans would all get a type of rifle.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to go out and buy your own rifle, would you? You'd
Obviously,
get supplied
yeah.
it.
Do you
Some-
reckon you could have? Sorry, we're going
Of course you could have if you wanted to. You can buy rifles from anywhere. If you
But
want
that'll be, imagine how funny that'll be. You just see all of like the. I mean, not funny. It's World War One. You see,
World Wars are
you
not
see all
generally
the-
funny.
You see all the Germans, and then you see all the military. Then you see one of them with like 2 machine guns, like Rambo kind of stuff.
Yeah, like souped up, like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, with telescopic sights. But this is the thing. This is not a standard issue ones because there are pocket watch companies in World War One that were producing pocket watches that every soldier got.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah.
not every soldier as such. More specially trained soldiers. So pilots. Each pilot could get given a pocket watch, and also anti-aircraft gunners.
Anti-aircraft gunners. Are they the ones who shoot down aircrafts from the floor?
Yeah, anti-aircraft gunners.
Oh,
you know,
makes
like the
sense.
big ones that point up to take down.
Oh,
aircraft.
I thought you were talking about people. They're actual.
No, the gunners, the people who operate the guns.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-aircraft gunners. So you got the anti-aircraft and the people who fire it, you know. But yeah, but of course everyone else needed a pocket watch because it's the only way to tell the time.
Yeah.
So this
Why
one,
don't they just use their phones?
I don't think phones were invented back then.
So old-fashioned.
So 2020.
Yeah. 2020, really? It's more like 2000, I don't know, 10?
2010 maybe. But yeah. So these were privately issued. So someone would have had to go out and buy it with their own money. So then, of course, you're wondering, well, is it actually around in World War
I
One? How
wasn't
do we
wondering
know?
that.
What were you wondering, Danny?
What is for dinner tonight?
Okay, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
We really needed to know that.
Well, you asked.
Okay, maybe I asked. But, so, I mean, obviously, the fact that there's a bullet in it, that's what originally put me thinking, well, it must have been used in the war. Because,
Yeah.
obviously, in theory, you could get a bullet in a watch outside of a war. Maybe there's like a hunting accident or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely to happen either way.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact is that it's dated 1914, made by the Haller Company, who's a German company, and it's got a bullet in it. So that put me on the hunt of thinking World War One.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the design features, and I realised that a lot of them do kind of feel a bit like they're designed for the military. And it is true that Haller did make watches military designed for
Wait, you
soldiers.
just said they didn't. Were you just
no,
lying?
no. They made watches that were of military style, but that doesn't mean they were standard issue.
Oh,
like
so it's
for-
kind of like when there's a movie and they make props from the movie. So there's not actually the original, but it's kind of like a prop
Yeah,
they
no.
made for Comic Cons.
Well, kind of, yeah. It's like if you can go online now and you can buy like
A lightsaber.
well, yeah, but or you could buy like a khaki like a military uniform, but it's not
Oh,
actually
yeah.
produced by the military. It's just in the design of the military. It's that. So it is designed for people to take to war, but it's not issued by the government. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And you can see it's designed for people by the war because it's got an onion crown.
Yeah.
You see the bit on top, it's like almost an onion shape. And that's interesting because that's not usual for the day, but is apparently used for soldiers with wet hands who need to twist their watch quickly
Why?
to wind it up. Well, because it's a very special shape with lots of kind of friction, so it's really easy to grip and twist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's one feature. And it's also got interesting dial. It's got very simple big dash dial, so you can see it quickly.
What if
Because
it's like really dark?
Well, if it's really dark, that's interesting because it glows in the dark.
Well, oh, that's
That's
so
my
cool.
next
Does it
point.
still glow in the dark?
We should try it out, actually, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
But it
Have you
definitely-
never tried that? That would have been the first thing I did. I would like, if I was in a
I-
shop getting it, I would have put it under my shirt, put my head in my shirt, and then ran out the shop.
Well, it's
They'd never know.
it's luminous paint, and that's why it's got a little bit of a green tint.
Oh, yeah. How do they make a luminous wash it? Like a luminous paint?
Well, that's interesting because it's kind of made out of nuclear matter. So,
Oh.
yeah,
So
so
it's probably not
hopefully we
good.
won't die. Hopefully, it's made out of radium.
Oh.
Hence the radium girls.
Oh
You must-
yeah,
you
they
must have heard of
was
radium
the.
girls.
I actually have heard of Radium Girls. They were the ones who like, they were like, oh yeah, this is so cool. Look at us, we're the Radium Girls. They thought it was like, you know, the gang,
Well,
the cool
kind
kids,
of.
and then they all started dying
Yeah,
because
all
they
started
licked
dying, yeah.
radium.
Well, yeah, basically. I mean, the idea was a lot of things about them were made out of radium. And even, like, right up to the 80s, people were making the dials with radium. I've got a couple of watches.
But I'm sorry, that's just so dumb. Did they? I know, of course, they didn't have the science technology stuff to know that today, like, it would be bad radium. But I mean, come on, it's glowing it's glowing
In the
green
dark, yeah,
stuff.
that can't be good.
That can never be good. That's never a good thing.
Okay, that is fair. Anyway, so, well, what was going on in World War One and Two, actually,
Ooh.
was that, so you'd have these huge groups of people, usually women, because,
Soldiers.
of course,
Oh, no, don't worry.
the men were out at war.
Yeah.
And they were producing these watches en masse, and the women's job was
To lick radium.
Well, not quite. More to paint radium onto the watches. So they'd just dip their paintbrush in the radium and then kind of paint those little dials so they glue in the dark.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, when you're painting and you kind of like put your tongue on the end.
Exactly,
it's
yeah. And that's what they were doing. They were kind of sucking the end to get a fine point.
Yeah.
And then obviously that didn't go well, and a lot of people ended up radioactive.
But I mean,
done.
while it lasted,
And while it lasted, it was a blast.
didn't they actually glow green? And they thought it was cool that they were glowing green. I'm sure.
Ooh.
I've heard a story about that before. I'm sure that they actually had a glow, like
Potentially, I guess.
literally.
I don't
So
know.
they were literally glowing. I wonder if that's where the term came from. You know, when someone's so beautiful, oh my god, you're glowing.
Glowing.
Yeah, that's must be where it comes from.
You're glowing, yeah,
Yeah.
because maybe the radium girls were particularly attractive.
Yeah, after they licked the
Yeah,
paint.
after they licked it.
So then everyone was rushing into the thing. No wonder there was such a big group of them.
Yeah, then they were all hugging, and then the radium spread everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a zombie apocalypse with like really beautiful, glowing people.
Pretty much. I think we've got it on the nail.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Anyway, can I just say I think you're glowing today, don't you?
Oh, thank you. I did lick some radium before I came here.
So that's why they're glowing dials, and obviously that'd be useful in the war because you're going to be fighting in the dark, and
Yeah.
it's very important to see the time because of all of these precise kind of things going on. Because
They're like,
you don't get-
exactly this hour you need to walk out without any weapons and get gunned down.
Or kind of when you're going to shoot, because do you remember they used to do this smoke screen? So what they'd do, it's called a creeping barrage. So they would have the back lines of these massive guns, and they'd shoot over the top and explode and create like this smoke. So then the soldiers can walk behind it and not be seen by the enemy.
Oh,
Very
that's
clever.
cool. And I bet that it looks really cinematic.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. There's been a few films, I'm sure, with that in it.
Yeah, they need to do that, slow it down and put some cool music in the background.
And then Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Fanny's your aunt.
Anyway, so what was that noise?
I don't know, Daniel. I do not know.
So then the other question is whether the bullet is actually in the watch face.
Well,
or
it is. I can see
Sorry,
it. There's a
if
bullet
the
inside
bullet-
of the watch face.
actually got shot into the watch face, or if a cheeky guy put it in there, you know, because antique dealers will obviously do
Yeah.
that to make it sell.
I mean,
more.
why would you? You might as well just say it's been shot. It's one of those things. Before, someone gave me a pic, and they said, yeah, this pic was David Bowie's. And there was nothing to prove that it is David Bowie's. Literally, it was just a pic. But I mean, I choose to believe it was David Bowie's because that's so much cooler than it being a random pic some random kid gave to me.
I mean, to be fair, that is true. And I would probably be doing that if the evidence pointed the other way. But luckily, it seems that it is one.
Oh, okay.
Because, well, to start with, you can see that the whole face is dented in towards the bullet. And if you're going to drill that, that's not going to happen.
Maybe they did actually
big
shoot
impact.
it. Maybe they, like, put it up and shot the watch.
Maybe, yeah, but it does, just because of that on its own, for example, it seems that, because it dented in,
Yeah.
you're not going to get that from a drill. And also, the way it comes up the other side and it splays.
Yeah.
If you were to drill it, when you think about it, if you were going to drill it from the back, it wouldn't splay outwards, which means it must have come from the front.
So this, like, saved someone's life then, if it is real.
Well, if it is shot and not drilled in, and it seems that it is most likely shot. Oh, and the other thing is the bullet matches the era of World War One.
Oh, that's
A British
should have opened with that.
rifle.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. So basically, the reason why this is so cool is that it could have saved someone's life.
Oh,
I
imagine.
mean, it got stuck in there, and they used to wear it in their top left breast pocket.
It's one of those things, you know, in movies, when someone's like brother or something gets shot down in the war, and he's like, "Take my watch, boy," and he gives it to him. This is why.
I know exactly.
Because there's like a 1 in a million chance that it will.
Could have saved a German.
Oh,
Well, it would have been a German. It was hell of a German.
woohoo!
It could have saved Hitler.
Oh,
Because Hitler got saved. Didn't he?
Moral question. I mean, without that happening, we wouldn't have the pod. So I think I know which one.
I think I know which one I'm going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. So that watch could have saved someone's life. I hope
That's
it
pretty
saved
cool.
someone's
Yeah,
life.
I hope it saved someone's life too.
It would have still hurt though. I mean, it has gone all
Yeah,
the way
of course,
through.
but still.
But
Yeah,
it
that's the
didn't.
thing.
It didn't go out the other end. So
Yeah. Well, that's good.
well, there you go.
Yeah. Even if it was a German, you know.
Even if it was a
That's the
German, yeah,
problem.
it's
It
still-
wasn't our fight, was it?
It wasn't our fight, and chances are it would have been an ordinary German. He didn't want to be there.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
it
but
was
they all
just-
were. That's what I hate about the war. It's just
But they went. Ooh.
yeah, but
You get-
a lot. I know, but they were like, "Oh, this is fun," you know, "This is cool." But
No, but you get to a certain rank as well.
Yeah, I
you
know,
only
but-
go too far until you have to be like into it.
yeah, I know. I'm just, you know. It's
I know
like,
what you mean. Though.
they're all people, you know.
They're all people, and they probably had a lot more in common with the other side than they did with their
Like that one time they
generals.
played a bit of footy.
Yeah, on Christmas.
Ooh, Christmas episode.
Ooh, Christmas pod. That's
Christmas pod.
interesting.
That sounds cool.
That sounds cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there you go.
Yeah.
There's the pocket watch.
There we go. That is very interesting.
Yeah. Not. I would say it's not a bad first episode.
Yeah, neither would I.
I mean, it could have improved, but not a bad start. And hopefully our listeners learned something interesting.
Yes. Now, we're going to have to come to an end soon because we don't want to just keep waffling about nothing. I might pop to a bit of Sainsbury's, my favourite cheeky little shop, and get myself something to eat because Daniel never told me what we have for dinner.
Brilliant.
And Sainsbury's is brilliant.
What are you going to get? Are you going to get it for mildew?
No, I don't like mildews. I never have done.
What are you going for then? If you were going to get dinner at Sainsbury's, what would you get?
I don't. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot. Probably ice cream.
Ice cream, okay.
Yeah, you know, like Ben
Sainsbury's
and
ice cream is particularly good.
Jerry's. I mean, Ben and Jerry's ice cream, but it's just good from Sainsbury's because
Yeah.
it's like